So the winter season brings a little extra layering of clothing, and more of us are working from home, obviously, all while trying to stay ahead of the dreaded laundry pile, which during cold front in the Cape is a very difficult thing. Trust me, this has been one of the big dramas of my life over the last 2 weeks. And someone who knows the struggle well is our tech guru, Hinds, because he's always dirty, and he can't wait to share how technology can make a difference.
There we go. Now, let's be honest, many of us don't give the humble washing machine much thought, but this, unsung hero of our everyday lives is about to get the notice it deserves with Samsung and OMO Auto Wash Days promotion.
I love that.
Look, it's such an integral part of our homes, and it's a piece of technology that we often overlook because, there's all this other flashy stuff in the house, but it's so important to have a washing machine.
So much.
We take it for granted.
Well, not only that, but it's also, there's so many other ways that a good washing machine can not only improve the quality of your clothes going forward and then save you money in the long run, but also be better for the environment.
Completely, because energy consumption is a big thing.
Yeah, and we want to save electricity as well, given our current situation.
All I really want to ask, does this go zhuk, 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 or does it go but I'll ask you that in just a moment. Obviously, having the right combination of detergent and washing machine is vital. How do we get that combo right?
Well, obviously, having the best OMO and having the best washing machine is a good way to have the best combination.
That's what you need.
Yeah, so I think that's really important. But one of my big recommendations is, instead of doing like one huge bunch of laundry at one go, is to do little bits. Instead of having it's really daunting. Comes Thursday, it's usually Thursday, I don't know why. Come Thursday, there's this massive pile of washing on the floor, and then you end up spending exorbitant amount of hours sorting out your different washes. So what you need to do is obviously sort your colors. You need to make sure that your black clothes are in a black pile, your color clothes are in a color pile, and your white clothes are in a separate pile, because you don't want the colors to bleed inside the washing machine, which can happen. And obviously using high quality detergents like OMO during that process makes a big difference.
Can I tell you what's one of my biggest frustrations when I do laundry? Yeah. I realize, there's a sock. And you can't, with my washing machine, it locks. So I cannot add it to the washing machine.
So there's a solution. Yeah. There's actually a solution. This Samsung have got a new technology called Add Wash. And it literally, you pop open the front over here, and you can add clothing. It is a pet head of mine as well.
What is the most added item of clothing?
Socks. 100% socks.
There's always that one sock.
Well, it's like you put everything in, and you realize, I'm still in my gym clothes. And my gym clothes need to be in there.
Yes! Or a towel. I often do this. I set the washing machine up in like work mode, and then I hear the water gushing in, and I turn around and there's an item of clothing on the floor. But that's not only just for clothes that you want to throw in during the washing cycle. If you need to do any kind of technical washing, I call it. It's like people that really understand how to wash clothes and have to add detergents later on in the wash, and different kinds of detergents, you can do that.
Who are these people?
They're people that understand clothing and washing clothes better than I. And one of the things that I've, recently, I've actually spent a lot of time doing this. I've been doing a lot of Googling on on clothing and washing machines, is that I think that I'm washing my clothes incorrectly a lot of the time, or sometimes using bad products. And I've been converting to OMO because the clothing that I want to have, I want it to last longer.
Yeah.
I'm spending so much money on these items of clothing.
You want the fabric to last for sure.
It's a waste, it's a waste of money if we don't invest in products that are going to look after that.
I know. And you know what? You need to play also around with the settings. There is now, grant for you, a baby setting. I love the delicate setting, because, there's a lot of pieces that they say you need a hand wash, but if you put it on a delicate setting, I always take that risk with
And the baby clothing is so soft, dude. The little baby grows are so soft. You want to ensure that you look after that fabric. What about stains, dude? Give us a recommendation.
Well, one of the things with stains, contrary to popular belief, use colder water for stains. And that's actually, there's a technical reason for that.
Okay.
So a lot of the molecules, it's science, a lot of the molecules that you have with color properties, their membranes can break under hot temperatures. So you want to have a cooler wash for stains, and then pre-treat that stain as soon as possible, as soon as that stain occurs, with OMO, and wash it as fast as possible. Again, don't wash it on a high heat. you want to make sure that it doesn't break that membrane and then stain it permanently.
But can I tell you what I do with my OMO lid is I literally, when there's a stain, I pop a little bit on and I use this.
Yeah.
And I just like rub it in. And you really just like
It's got that, like,
process
round, yeah.
that little stain. And you know what? What's great with the Samsung is also my favorite feature is the bubble soak, where you get to actually just, it really focuses on dirty clothing to
Yeah, it
get
almost
that
gives it
stain
a
out.
soak. Well, feeding off that, what do you do with when hygiene is a focus? Maybe it's dog stuff, maybe it's your gym stuff, your hiking gear.
Well, the Samsung washing machine does have the ability to steam hygiene clean.
Really?
So yeah, you can throw those items in and it can, with hot steam, just hygienically like disinfect the clothing, which is really cool. Also, another thing that I want to bring up, it's part of the Smart Things ecosystem. So if you are a Samsung user like myself and like pretty in it, the Smart Things ecosystem allows you to connect all the smart devices in your home to Wi-Fi, and you can control it with your phone. So you can get notifications when the washing is done. For instance, how many times like do you just forget the fact that the washing machine
Smells like old foot because it's...
yeah, because the
been there
following
for-
day
you
you're like,
forgot.
oh, I switched the washing machine on. But now you can actually manage your day correctly with the Smart Things app.
And I like the idea of that because, you know, you can set it in such a way you put everything in, you set it up so that it's done by the time you get home. And then you can hang it up.
Okay, can I ask the question now?
Clever.
Does this go or does it go...
No, it's actually really quiet. It's good. This one you see on the top there says digital inverter technology.
Wow.
That just really means that it's lower energy. It's using technology that makes it lower energy, and then also like just doesn't doesn't make a big sound. It like
You know why
turns it
your
down.
washing machine also does the just check that the legs are balanced. Because sometimes if
Haven't
the
left
legs aren't balanced...
left the lock nuts on at the back. That's just something.
Yeah.
If you've bought a brand new washing machine, make sure that you've taken the bolts off the back of the drum before you use it. Absolutely amazing piece of tech, and I like the fact that it can slot into the bigger Samsung ecosystem. Laundry no longer needs to be a chore. In fact, it can be like the highlights of your day. And one lucky viewer stands a chance to win a Samsung 7-kilogram front-loading washing machine with Eco Bubble technology, plus an OMO Wash Days hamper for tough stain removal, even in a quick wash.
That's right. So just reply to the competition post that's on the Expresso Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram page and tell us your best laundry tips. And don't forget to also include that hashtag Samsung Wash Day in your entry. Those T's and C's do apply and can be found on our website, expressoshow.com. And you better hurry up because the competition closes this Friday, the 9th of July, which is tomorrow at midnight. So get those entries in.